Hello, welcome to class 18 of the ArchiCAD 23 online course. In this class, we learn a little more about floor plan display options. So first we see that railings haven't a correct representation in floor plan. You can see here on first floor and ground floor. And looking in 3D, a very difficult thing is that railings start at ground floor in this case and end at the first floor. So looking in first floor, we have this situation. We see the railing needing to be above the slab in the draw order view, but this edge going downstairs should be below the slab. There are some other things we need to fix in 2D representation, like these connections that we did the best to correct in the railing tool, but it's not always possible. Therefore, the better solution for this element is 2D representation with independent elements. Before this, I will draw with 2D tools. So select the Fill tool, enter on Settings dialog, and here I can define its contour pen. That's going to be 102, 0.2. Fill pattern, I choose background, and white pens 126. It is on Arc 5 fills layer. Okay, and I can use polygonal geometry method to draw. So starting here, I will draw over the railing. Here on the edge of the slab, I click to stop. And as I don't have an accuracy point, I type 4 centimeters, enter, and continue until close the polygon. I can turn off line weight to have a better precision on my modeling. So now I can select the real railing and send to back. Here I'm selecting the fill. Now is the railing. Send to back. Select the fill now. If you have some difficulty, use the tab key to find the fill and select and bring to front. At the other side, I will do the same. So here I will bring the real railing to front. I'm going to use the Fill tool. Draw the fill. Here I can use the Shift key to keep straight and catch a precision point. Or you can type a value. I can type 23. Here I'll keep the straight, 4 centimeters again. And click until close the polygon. Once more, I will send the railing to back. And the fill I bring to front. Therefore, these 2D elements are like masks to hide some 3D elements that doesn't meet my intentions. I will copy these fills, Ctrl C, and go into ground floor, Ctrl V to paste, do a click outside the rectangle to conclude, selecting the fill and clicking on the add, use the offset add command to set the railing fill. And clicking on a node in the floating palette, I choose subtract from polygon and make a polygon where you want to subtract. So here I'll do a polygon. All this area I want subtract from my fill. You can do the same on the other side. So here I choose select the fill, offset add, and then subtract from polygon. Now it's done, and you can do the same on the other stair. It's the same situation. And here at the back of the terrain, we have another thing. The view to bottom floor. We aren't seeing the wood deck and pergola made on underground floor. Clicking here on underground, you can see it. And on ground floor, we aren't seeing these elements. So here on underground floor, first, I want to eliminate this curve, since now it's a plain grass. So you need to select only the curve, not the entire mesh, and press delete to erase the curve. Do it twice. You can check on 3D. It is the same embankment mesh, but now without the level curve. And to show these elements belonging to underground floor on ground floor, I need to select them. So select the slab, floor plan and section, home and 1 story up. I'll do the same to these beams. So I'll make a marquee tool to select only the elements inside the rectangle. Select beam tool, press Ctrl A to select all beams inside the rectangle. And now I can change to home and 1 story up. Now go into ground floor. You see these elements displayed in this floor. And on ground floor, you see the elements from the bottom level, but as they are with the same intensity of color, it looks like everything is in the same level. There are some options to manage it. Selecting the meshes, in floor plan display, we have the custom option. And show fill on, it is now 1 story up. And I'll put none above. He retires the fill from ground floor, but keeps it on underground. But still, I think it is not a good representation for my preliminary design, so I will come back, Ctrl Z, and choose another option. Go to Fill Tool, enter on Settings, and here I'll choose a solid fill 50% with white pen 126 and background fill as transparent. Using polygonal geometry method, I will draw over the area I want this effect. After concluding the polygon, we don't see the fill because it is under all. Pressing Tab key, I can alternate selection and select the fill and bring to front. So now you see the effect applied. This fill is also like a mask to create differentiation between current level and bottom level. And you need to pay attention to some details like line weight. Turning on true line weight. You see here that the fill is above the wall cut pen, so I should select the walls and bring to front. And okay, this was the class about floor plan display options. I hope you have enjoyed. Until next time, bye bye.